Friends, I'll show you how to find the freight forwarders to deliver your products from the manufacturer's factory in China or other countries to the Amazon storage. I have mentioned you some Incoterms like EXW, FOB, DDU, and DDP. And I explained to you which one you can work. As you know, if you make a deal with the DDP, all the responsibilities of the products belong to the manufacturer from the manufacturer's factory to the Amazon storage. You can make a deal differently like FOB or EX work. I explained to you all of them in detail. According to the terms, they have some differences in responsibilities between the manufacturer and the receiver. Let's say that you made a deal with this company on the screen, and they are producing your product. The manufacturers probably have a freight forwarder to work together. You can work their freight forwarders if you want. You can ask the price from the freight forwarders while you are contacting the manufacturer. You also can ask with how much money they are making a deal. However, there is another possibility that you can adjust on your own. You can find them on Freightos. There are a lot of websites available like Freightos. Freightos is a platform that provides people to meet like Alibaba. As I said, you can use the suppliers or the manufacturer's freight forwarders however they might ask for a little bit higher price. They might have a negative side like this. The freight forwarders probably get a commission on the work with the manufacturer because they have an agreement. That is why their prices might be a little higher. So, it will be really useful to get a price on freights, even if you decide to work with the freight forwarders of your manufacturer. Freightos is important for us to know if your manufacturer gives us a real price or not. You can find a freight forwarder from here and take a price. I will show you how. After taking the price, you can tell to your manufacturer that I take a cheaper price from others, so either you decrease the price, or I will make a deal with them for delivering. As I said before, you can either make a deal with your manufacturer's freight forwarders or find and hire on your own on Freightos and other platforms to deliver your products to the Amazon storage. Now, let's use to find how to find our freight forwarders. You have to log in first. I already have an account, so I will log in direct. If you don't have an account, you can sign up easily with your mail address. After sign up, when you enter the Freightos website, this screen will meet you here. We'll fill in these blanks related to our products. But before that, there is something to do. On the top right of the screen, there is a yellow section is that click to ship to Amazon FBA. We are clicking it because we are searching for one for an Amazon job. After clicking the yellow button, we are passing the other section to find freight forwarders to deliver the products to the Amazon FBA storage. Firstly, there are two options. Which one you will packing the products? Either pallets or containers. We are choosing pallets boxes crates on the left. Because we want boxes. Now, you should fill in the blanks of the information about the boxes. Let's write the information of the products that we sent last week from your country. They were boxes, so I am choosing box section here. We sent 7 units, so I am filling the blank with 7. The boxes are limited by a specific heaviness and sizes, so you can't make them heavier or oversize. 23 kilograms for each box. Amazon is telling you that already. I will prepare a video about how must be the box size of your product, how heavy it must be, so on. We have sent the standard one, 50, 40, 25. The sizes are cm, and you can turn it to inch if you want. I am writing 50, 40, 25, and we will ask for the price like this. If you are sending from Europe, cm is used for calculating generally, but the data from China likely will be on ink. You already filling the data on ink in Amazon. You are filling the weight of one box or each box heaviness. We had totally 84 kilograms of heaviness products. There were 7 boxes. There must be a different situation here. For example, let's say that you have 7 units of products with 50, 40, 25 type of boxes and 12 kilograms for each. And you are putting 50 each of the boxes, and there is another box that you will put just 25. Surely, this box won't be the same size as the others, and its heaviness probably will be half. For this situation, you should click the Add Another Load below the section and choose one for the how many, and should fill the product sizes and heaviness in the blanks. After filling the heaviness and sizes section, let's pass the next step. There are 2 questions are waiting for us. First one is who is labeling the boxes? It is an easy step indeed. The suppliers are doing this already, so we are choosing the My Supplier Me section. I already will explain this topic at the shipping planning category. Amazon provides you 2 kinds of labels. One of them is for attaching on the products, another one is for attaching on boxes. In this way, they are able to understand that these boxes and products belong to us by checking the labels on the boxes and products. Therefore, we are choosing who will make the labeling process here. We are marking that our supplier will do it. You can choose the freight forwarders for this process, however they might ask some money for that. Let's pass the next step, who is placing your boxes on pallets. You should make a deal with your supplier about this. It is an issue that the supplier must do this. It might be necessary to talk about it once more. Once again, if you make this section freight forwarders, you might have to pay a little higher. Next again. Here, we determine when and in which direction the product will have sent. I am choosing a random date for the goods ready, estimated, section related to the delivery. From where the product will be taken? Is it from the manufacturer's factory, or you made a deal another way? For example, from the port with FBO, etc. I explained to you already. You are choosing one of them. At the beginning, you will probably get the products from the manufacturer. However, you can make a deal with the FBO when you have enough experience. We are selecting that we'll get the product from the manufacturer's storage. In real, we have sent these same size and heaviness products for $300 from Europe. And they have reached within 5 days. Now we are calculating for the same products from China. How many days the process will take? You can choose origin city country, as you wish. We'll make a calculation according to the selected country. I selected China because we'll make a calculation for China. For the city zip code section, you will find where your manufacturer is. The manufacturer probably give you the address, however, you can find the address by own. Let's have a look where this manufacturer is. When you enter the manufacturer profile on Alibaba, there is probably written somewhere on the page where they are. Here it is on the right. It is in Benjiang. Let's make it copy/paste in the Blink at 4 zip code section. And the city name has been written. Let's update the date as well. After we finish the top section, we determine where the products will go in the bottom section. Our product will go to the Amazon storage because we have chosen it as the DDP. As you know, Amazon has tons of storage around the world. It has a lot of storage in the USA. The product will go to one of Amazon storages, but you can send them separately to 4 to 5 different storages as well. You are determining it while you are making shipping plan. We prefer to send the same storage, otherwise we have to pay different shipping fee. So, it is useful to choose the same one. The city section in destination means you are choosing in which city the products you want to take. After making a product list and shipping plan, Amazon is telling you that send the products at the determined storage. I'll select the Joliet storage. I want to make it same with Europe 1. Emerald Drive, Joliet 2. I am selecting, then clicking the next. On this page, it is needed to fill some information related to the customs processes. Add customs brokerage services to your quote. If you have your own brokerage, you can select no. However, in the beginning, you probably won't have any brokerage. So you will select the above one. Actually, it is not necessary. You want freight forwarders to deal with customs procedures. If you send just one kind of product, you should choose one for here. If more than one, then you can change it like 2, 3, 4, etc. Means we want our freight forwarders to do this work. There is a custom bond, means when the products reach to USA, you are taking a bond. If you click yes, you can take your bond in this page too. Let's click yes, then you will see a price table. Let's write down that this is a shipment for $1,000, then you gain $50. If you send on sea route, you can gain $75. You can deal with it by talking with the freight forwarder. Because they already have an annual plan like this on right part of screen. It is not necessary to make it one by one, they have an annual deal for $500. By making a deal with them you can overcome it easier. It is not necessary to pay $50 for each shipment, therefore, we are not selecting now. We are choosing no, I already have one. Let's continue, there is another section to fill here. Is this hazardous shipment, i.e. batteries, liquids? If you have, you should mark the blank. This is a personal shipment, no it is not. So we are not marking here. There is only one blank that you should mark. I am a foreigner importer. We are marking this one. Additional services, if you want additional services. What is that? For example, the insurance. If you want to make insurance for your product, you can mark here. But you don't have to. After completing all of these steps, we will search for freighter forwarders for totally 7 units, 84 kilograms. When we click the search, the system will show us the freight forwarders. Well, there is 111 results. It means we have 111 different price offers. Of course, there are price offers differently. You can make a choose among express, ocean, or air. Let's see the express ones only. One of them is providing the shipment in 1 to 4 days, another one is 3 to 6 days. And the prices is $881 and $800. Let's have a look for ocean ones and check the less price. When you choose the cheapest section on the filters, you can see the cheapest ones. The cheapest one is $585. You can see how many days it takes, below of company names. It takes 40 to 48 days. So you can understand how long the process takes and how expensive from China. Let's have a look for air shipping. How much are these ones? The cheapest one is $858. And it takes 20 to 26 days. You should calculate these days seriously. If you don't want to be out of stock, you have to choose Express One. In words, you send the products, and visible on the FIST page, and start to sell them swiftly. You should be out of stock in order to save your acceleration. You can send your products by this kind of fast, express shipment. As I said, there are 3 options, air, ocean, express. Which one is the fastest? When you select quickest in filter. When we select the cheapest one, it is making a line with starting cheapest one. Whichever you want to make a deal, you are starting to make a deal. You can see the comments from freight forwarders on the pages too. You can understand if the manufacturer is good or not from these comments. For example, this one has 256 and over shipment. This company has over 750 shipment. And they have 156 comments. I am selecting the comments to have a look. You can read the comments from here, and you can understand if the manufacturer is good or not. For example, one of them had a problem, and he wrote it down here. This one mentioned about the postponing. The product reached 1 month later. These are important datas, actually. However, we should look at the average comments. 156 comments might consist some negative and some positive ones. It is necessary to read them. If you feel any problem, it is useful to mention about problems while contacting. Now, we have taken the prices, what now? As I mentioned before, you don't have to use these freight forwarders. You can choose your manufacturer's freight forwarders too. Before taking a price from the manufacturer, you can use this information like calculating your profit margin. When the manufacturer gives you a price, you can say that we already take a price offer almost $850. We can work with you with shipping if you give me the near $850. However, it might be useful to make a deal with the manufacturer's freight forwarders because they already know the manufacturer's product. They can contact easier. You won't have any problem by this way. However, if they give you a high price, you can find your own freight forwarder on Freightos, and you can direct your product from manufacturer's factory to the Amazon storage. I want to mention one more thing here. We sent the same size and heaviness product from Europe. The price was $300, and within 3 days, they reached Amazon storage. Generally, I advise you to do it in Europe, however it might change depends on your condition and profit margin. You can find the product from China as well. As you see, when you take the products from China, it takes 40 to 48 days and much more higher shipping price. This is the cheapest one. When you have a look to Express One, the quickest one, the price is increased to $881. As I said, we already sent the same product from Europe and it took just $300. Generally, I advise you to send products from Europe. You can see the shipping price is much more cheaper from Europe. Both it is delivering really fast and is going by air. We nearly aren't using the sea shipping in Europe. We are sending by air mostly. Like an express shipping, within 5 days it reaches the destination thanks to the distance. This procedures take much more time from China. If you don't want to spend much more time and take the products in 1 to 4 or 3 to 6 days, you have to pay more. My advice is finding manufacturer from Europe, and it is also a way help to increase European production capacity. It will be pretty good to sell the product from Europe to the USA. However, this is a subject that might be chance depends on your profit margin and a lot of different factors. You can make a deal and take prices as you want from these freighter forwarders. We have learned how to ask prices and find freight forwarders on Freightos. When you click the select on the screen, you are directing the agreement page with freight forwarders. See you in the next episode.